When crypto's golden boy lost his entire empire overnight, instead of running away from the spotlight, he ran towards it, appearing in interview after interview.
I'm deeply sorry about what happened. Look, I've had a bad month. This has not been a fun month for me.
That is an understatement. He showed signs of nervousness in this New York Times interview. Perhaps the gravity of a scandal that could be bigger than Enron hit him. Many wondered why in the world he wasn't arrested right away after losing billions of dollars of customer funds when his cryptocurrency exchange FTX collapsed in November. It wasn't until exactly 1 month and 1 day after FTX filed for bankruptcy that police in the Bahamas arrested SBF in his luxury home he shared with roommates at the request of the US. Hours before, SBF had been playing a video game. The US Securities and Exchange Commission has charged him with defrauding big investors who committed nearly $2 billion in recent years. SEC's chairman Gary Gensler said in his statement, "We allege that Sam Bankman-Fried built a house of cards on a foundation of deception while telling investors that it was one of the safest buildings in crypto." Sam Bankman-Fried reportedly used billions in customer funds from FTX to prop up his other company, Alameda Research, a hedge fund that was in trouble after trying to bail out other struggling crypto firms. He reportedly built a backdoor in FTX's accounting software that let him move billions of dollars from FTX to Alameda without flagging the transactions to external auditors. SBF has repeatedly denied that he did anything wrong.
Did you know that these funds were being funneled to Alameda? What is your answer?
I did not know that there is any improper use of customer funds.
When the crypto website CoinDesk revealed the close ties between Bankman-Fried's two companies, FTX and Alameda, that made Binance nervous. Binance is the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange that was an early investor in FTX and subsequently sold its stake in FTX, consisting mainly of the FTX token FTT. That caused the price of the token to plummet and resulted in a domino effect of nervous customers pulling out, leading to the spectacular fall of FTX. Along the way, billions of dollars of customer funds also went missing. Bankman-Fried has said that if he'd spent an hour a day thinking about risk management, FTX might not have collapsed. His companies thrived on risk. Risk was baked into Alameda, whose CEO was his ex-girlfriend, Caroline Ellison, a 28-year-old Harry Potter-loving math whiz.
I think being comfortable with risk is very important. I think we tend not to have things like stop losses. I think those aren't necessarily a great risk management tool.
A stop loss is designed to limit the maximum loss of a trade by automatically selling an asset once it reaches a certain value. Not having a stop loss is incredibly risky. Yet, no one saw the signs of doom. SBF and his team had everyone fooled. He was called the next Warren Buffett. It certainly didn't help that superstars like Tom Brady and Stephen Curry vouched for FTX.
With FTX, I have everything I need to buy, sell, and trade crypto safely.
The glitz and glamour hid what some FTX users call a Ponzi scheme, in which the first investors are rewarded with money that's actually been invested by later investors rather than making money from a legitimate product or service. The mastermind of a massive Ponzi scheme, Bernie Madoff, ripped off tens of thousands of people of as much as $65 billion. Madoff was sentenced to 150 years in prison. Could SBF suffer the same fate? He is set to be extradited to the US, where federal prosecutors are charging him with wire fraud conspiracy, securities fraud conspiracy, money laundering, and violating campaign finance laws. He was the darling of the Democrats, donating millions to them, though he now says he secretly gave roughly the same amount to Republicans. If convicted, he faces a maximum sentence of 115 years in prison. The fall of one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges is another nail in the coffin of an already fragile crypto market that has yet to recover from the crash in the spring. Can people trust crypto ever again? Is Binance safe? The U.S. Department of Justice has been investigating Binance since 2018, including its founder, Changpeng Zhao. Reuters reported that it has to do with Binance's compliance with U.S. anti-money laundering laws and sanctions. In order to make an informed decision about whether to invest in crypto, it's important to understand how it works. Brilliant is a great way to learn the math and science behind cryptocurrencies through hands-on puzzles. On Brilliant's website and app, you can learn the mechanics of maintaining and securing a cryptocurrency, and then you can decide for yourself if crypto is a fad. My viewers also love Brilliant's Computer Science Fundamentals course, where you can learn the fundamentals of computer science and no coding is required. Brilliant is great if you're studying or if you're already working and want to brush up on your math, science, and computer science skills. I personally use Brilliant to improve my critical thinking skills by going through their logic courses. Brilliant is free to try out if you head to the custom link in my description, brilliant.org/newsthink. And the first 200 people who use my custom link will get 20% off Brilliant's annual premium subscription, which gives you access to all of their course offerings. Thanks for watching. For Newsthink, I'm Cindy Pom.